Hey guys, it's your Agent Spirit here, and today we're here to showcase off my Subterror Red Eyes deck. Now, as you know, Red Eyes, this guy is broken, and basically you can fit him in almost every single deck. Just gotta put a Red Eyes Fusion, couple Garnets, and bam, it's worth it. But today I have it in my my Subterror deck, and I want to showcase it off for you guys. And before we start, please subscribe, leave a comment, smash that like button, and yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so first, we're gonna start off with the main deck with the monsters. It's pretty standard lineup, especially if you seen Subterrors before. So I play triple copies of Subterror Guru. There we go. Triple copies of Subterror Guru. Basically, he searches any Subterror card. He's also Book of the Moon during your turn, and then during your opponent's turn, he could Book of the Moon your opponent's monster if you have another Subterror monster face up on the field. Alright, and then your main hand trap of the deck is Subterror Fiendess. Once per turn, she can target a Subterror monster, flip it face down, and then get an effect. This is from hand, of course. And then her on-field effect is that she can target a Subterror monster, flip it face down, and special summon a monster reborn, a Subterror monster from the graveyard. So she's very versatile, very good, and you need to just play triple copies of it. Okay, so now we play one archer. She's very good for attacking face down monsters, especially after you Book of the Moon it with Guru's effect. And when she attacks, she sends that monster straight back into the deck. Like, goodbye, get GTFO. Alright, I'm not really sure why I play this, but I'm playing anyways. One Subterror Warrior. I use it mainly as discard fodder for Red Eyes, just because I want like a free beast stick on the board. So his first effect doesn't really matter because we're not going to use his first effect. Even though it's a quick effect, his first effect, you release him and one other monster or Subterror monster on the field, and you special summon one from deck up according to his levels. But we don't really care about that. The other effect is what I care about, is when a Subterror monster is flipped faced up, you can special summon him from the graveyard. And then that makes it live for him to have his Book of the Moon effect and other things. And it could be like a free wall after you use it for discard fodder. Alright, here are Garnets. We play one Red Eyes Black Dragon and one Black Magician. Right, and then not Black Magician, that's the OCG name. The TCG name, Dark Magician. My bad, guys. Alright, and then we have one Red Eyes Wyvern. The Red Eyes Wyvern is basically fodder for Red Eyes Insight. You send it off, get Red Eyes Fusion to your hand, and then Wyvern, he's pretty good. If he gets sent to the graveyard, and then your next turn, if you don't normal summon, at the end of the turn you get to banish this and special summon him right back from the graveyard. So that's pretty cool. So that's the reason why we play him. Alright, now going on to our hand traps, we play two Ash Blossoms. Very standard, just very powerful. And then three Maxis, because this is the OCG. I play in Japan, obviously. So three Maxis. If this was TCGs, you could just take these out for like infinite permanences or effect veilers or whatever you see fit to put in here. Alright. So moving on to our spells, I'm playing three copies of Hitting City. The main field spell of the deck. You can search for a Subterror monster when you activate it, and then it could flip up a Subterror monster on field. And then if a Subterror monster is face down, you get attacked, you can flip that monster back up again and negate that attack. So that's pretty cool. Alright, we played that one Terraforming, and then we play 3 copies of Red Eye's Insight. Now Red Eye's Insight only has one purpose. It's to send Wyvern to the graveyard and get out our fusions. So which we are playing triple copies of Red Eye's Fusion. We just want to get to this card as fast as possible, as soon as possible, to get your boss monster out. That's about it. The thing about it says you cannot normal summon or special summon the turn you activate this, but does not say you cannot set. So that's where the Subterrors come into play. So you can like do your whole Subterror play as long as you don't normal summon, and then get him out and still go with your play. Alright, I want to play 3 copies, I just don't have the money for it right now, so I'm just playing 2 copies of Extravagance. The self-explanatory draw power. 2 copies of Super Poly. OCG is semi-limited, so two copies of Super Poly. We do run some Super Poly targets in the extra deck, so it's pretty cool. Now we're moving on to our traps. I played 3. They're gonna be 1 floodgates, guys. This floodgate is probably one of the best floodgates in the game, and it like stops a lot of decks right now. So, and then I played like a small solemn package, 2 solemn judgments, and then 2 strikes. All right. And then here are our one-offs for our traps. I play Necro Fusion. I play Necro Fusion because I don't have the money for Magicalized Fusion. If I had the money for Magicalized Fusion, I would play this over that. But this works just fine. Especially in Master Rule 5 or 4.5, this deck will be a lot better. I play 1 copy of Vanity's Emptiness. Or yeah, I think that's the TCG name. Vanity's Emptiness. Stop special summoning. So as long as you got this guy out, you put this up, it's game. And then 1 copy of Subterror Final Battle to finish off our main deck. Now moving on to our side deck. I don't have enough money again to purchase everything I wanted for my extra deck, so I'm running. I would like to run the 3rd copy, but you will need to run 3 triple copies of Red Eye's Dragun of Red Eyes. This guy is a beast. This card, some kid thought about it, maybe some elementary school kid, about like the best monster in the game. But basically he's like non-targetable, can't be disturbed by card effects. Once per depending on what you use for materials with this card, you can activate the second effect like twice, because I'm using the original names Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon, so I can I think it's non-targeting removal. Basically a monster on the field, destroy it and burn your opponent for that for the original attack of that monster. Alright, and then 3rd effect is Bonkers, right? You discard 1 card in your hand, negate and destroy a card on field, or it doesn't have to be on field, but negate and destroy a card, and then this thing gains 1,000 attack, not till end of turn, right? So it becomes 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, becomes basically unbeatable. So we play triple copies because of extravagance. We don't want to just like, you know, banish it. Alright, another card I didn't have the money for was Anaconda. You will want to play triple copies of Anaconda. Predator Plant Anaconda, basically to turbo out your Red Eyes. But I think starting Master Rule 4.5, you don't actually need to run 3 copies, but it's very powerful. You also don't need it for Red Eyes. You can use it for Super Poly instead, since it will, like, you pay 2,000 and it will act as, you just send a fusion type card or polymerization from your deck to the graveyard, and it will act as it. So that's crazy, right? So you want 3 triple copies of this, and then the rest of the extra deck is basically Super Poly fodder. So I just play 2 copies of A Star Venom Dragon, you know, 2 dark monsters, not token obviously. These guys are the same guys, just alternate arts. Yeah. And then 2 Mud Dragons, right? And then 2 the Predator Plant, Drancosperia, right? This one just requires a fusion and a dark monster, so basically if you think like Thunder Dragons and stuff, this works well. 1 copy of the first dragon, basically use him for tokens, or even if your opponent has normal monsters, or you can use Necrofusion to banish your 2 Garnets from graveyard, which is Dark Magician and Red Eyes, and get him out if you accidentally banish the rest of your Dragun and Red Eyes through Heart of Extravagance. Alright, 1 copy of the other Predator Plant monsters just requires 3 dark monsters. Sometimes it comes up, so whatever. And 1 Salamangreat to wrap it up. Alright, alright, and then we're just gonna go on to my side deck. Side deck's optional. Everyone has different things, so I just run triple copies of Deep Dimension Barrier. It's going to be a thing in the future, especially 4.5, so definitely be running these. Red Reboots, OCG has it at 2, so I'm just playing 2. I'm playing what is it, 3 Drawn Lockbirds for them, like pendulums and stuff, and then 2 of the artifacts, Lancia, 2 Phantasme, and then 2 Typhoons, and then 1 Raw Sphere mode just in case. And to wrap it off with our side deck. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Leave a comment and let me know if you liked the video. And I'll see you guys next time. It's your Asian Spirit out.